What's up, everybody? Hey, I keep telling y'all, they keep doing this shit on the radio and on TV and in the paper and stuff. And whenever something racist happens in America, they say we want to stand up for black and brown people. That is a sham. Everybody's brown. Everybody's brown. But we're called black because this is what Europeans did to create a distinction between us and them. When Europeans first came to America, they were called pilgrims. Then they went from being called pilgrims to being called Puritans. They called themselves Puritans, and they called black people, and they called Native American heathens. Then they went from calling themselves Puritans to calling themselves Christians. But when black people and Native Americans started getting baptized, they couldn't use the term Christian anymore because you had black Christians and you had white Christians. So they went from calling themselves Christians to calling themselves English. But when the country started getting an influx of Europeans from other parts of Europe, they couldn't use the term English anymore because you had Italians coming in, you had the Swedish coming in and stuff like that. So they couldn't use English anymore. So they started using like the term where they were from, like Irish American, Italian American, Jewish American, and black people for the right to leave black neighborhoods and be called African American or black African American. So they said, white people said, we're going to stop all this shit. We just going to call ourselves white, which they are not. And we're going to call you black, which we are not black. But they use that black and brown, black and white as a term, as a distinction between us and them. And then as Europe and white people became wealthy, you know, white took on a significant meaning. So everything white was good and everything black was bad. Well, you know, good guys wear white. Angel food cake is white. You know, you wear white to a wedding. You wear black to a funeral. You know, devil food cake is brown. You know, that's where it came. White took on a significant meaning. I mean, everything good was white. Now, here we are in America years later, and they use these terms, black and brown people. But I'm on paper, I'm black, but I'm brown. You don't see black people walking the streets today. Everybody's brown. They just a darker shade of brown. But slavery in America, slavery in America was very specific. It was geared towards black people. Jim Crow segregation, 400 years of planned ignorance. All of that was very specific. The lynching, the beatings, the slavery, it was very specific. It was geared towards black people, which I am classified as black. But now people keep coming with these terms, black and brown people, people of color, colored people, minority, ethnic, urban, minorities. That's in minorities. But they keep coming with these terms. That means everybody except black people. So when you say we here to help black and brown people, like I said, slavery and all that other stuff was very specific. But now you want everybody else to piggyback off of black people suffering and call them people of color. People of color can be anybody because all people have color. Brown people could be anybody because you got brown-skinned Italians. You know, everybody's using their suffering to come to America to piggyback off of black people. You know, people of color can be anybody. Asians are people of color. White people are people of color. People of color could be anybody. So when you hear these terms, they're trying to say it's a sham. They're trying to help everybody except black people. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Later.